Hello student, today I will explain the chapter number 2 lost spelling of English. Now if we talk about the introduction of lost spelling, then this lesson is an excerpt from Neil Young's book entitled Lost Spelling, a story of stolen childhood. In this chapter, character analyzes the grinding poverty and traditional which torment the lives of innocent children. There is a Saheb of Simapuri or Mukesh of Firozabad. Every child worker leads a life of misery and want. They share the same poverty, dirt, and exploitation. One day, Saheb was a rag picker. Every morning, the author meets Saheb and his friend scrounging for gold in the garbage dump of her neighborhood. Saheb and his family are Bangladeshi refugees. They have left their home a long time ago as the storm washed away their field and home, reducing them to a state of abject poverty. That is why they come to this city, which is New Delhi. Looking for a better life, the author asks Sahib why he does rag picking and does not to go to school. To this, he replied that there is no school in his neighborhood. The author jokingly promises to open a school after a few days. Sahib asks if the author has opened the school. The author is very embarrassed at having made a promise that was not meant to be fulfilled. Sahib Alam, Lord of the Universe, which means Lord of the Universe. After some months of knowing him, the author asks Sahib his full name. The author noticed the irony in Sahib's name, Sahib Alam, which means Lord of the Universe. She feels that Sahib would not believe what his name means, unaware of the meaning of his name. Sahib roamed with his gang barefoot on the street. The author curiously asked why they don't wear slippers. He replied that his mother does not bring them down from the shelf. Another say he wants shoes. Moving across the country, the author has seen many children walking barefoot. One of the explanations that is it is a tradition and not lack of money. Now author visit to Simapuri. The author acquaintance with the barefoot rag pickers takes her to Simapuri. Simapuri is a place on the periphery of Delhi, at miles away from it. Metaphorically, the place is home to 10,000 other shoeless rag pickers like Sahib. They are all Bangladeshi refugees who came here back in 1971. They live in very poor condition in mud structure with roofs of tin and tarpaulin. मतलब झोपड़ी उपड़ी में रहते थे ये लोग. The place has no running water facility and no drainage. The rag pickers have lived here for the past 30 years, some even more, without identity, yet they have valid ration card. Only they have valid ration card. Children are born in them and become partner in survival. And survival in Simapuri means rag picking. Over the years, rag picking has become an art. Now different meaning of garbage of rag pickers. Garbage is gold to these rag pickers. It is their only support and means of income. Sahib tells the author that sometimes he finds a rupee, even a 10 rupee note. Even a 10 rupee note. And his reply that garbage holds a different meaning to both parents and children. For parents, it is the source of their livelihood, providing them with food and shelter. For children, it is something wrapped in wonder. Now Sahib no longer his own master. One morning, the author sees Sahib on his way to the milk booth. He is carrying a steel canister. He informed the author that now he works at the tea stall and is paid 800 and all his meal. But the author feels that Sahib is not happy. His face has lost its carefree look. The author canister seems heavier than the plastic bag. The bag was his, but the canister belongs to the owner of the tea stall. Sahib is no longer his own master. Now I want to drive a car, Mukesh said. Mukesh wants to be his own master. In Firozabad, the author meets Mukesh, who insists on becoming a motor mechanic. The author feels that his dream is like a mirage amidst the dusty street of Firozabad. Firozabad is the center of India glass blowing industry, where generation after generation have been involved in the business. Now another encounter with poverty. Here, the people of Firozabad involve their children in the bangle making industry without knowing that it is illegal for children to work in the glass furnaces with high temperature in dengue cells. Without air and light, the children work day and night, often losing the brightness of their eye. Mukesh volunteered to take the author home. They walked down sticking lanes choked with garbage past small and dirty construction where families of humans and animals coexist in a primitive state. They enter a half-built shack, one part of which is thatched with dead grass, where a frail young woman is cooking the evening meal for the Holy Family. She is the wife of Mukesh's elder brother. Now Mukesh's father has toiled hard all his life, first as the tailor, then as a bangle maker. Still the poor fellow has been unable to renovate his house or send his two sons to school. All he could manage to do was to teach them what he knew about the art of bangle making. Daring not a part of growing up now. One wonders if Mukesh's father has achieved what many have failed to achieve in their lifetime. He has a roof over his head. The cry of not having money can be heard in every household of Firozabad. Nothing has changed over the year. Air of hardship have killed all hope and dreams. The author asked a group of young men to organize themselves in a cooperative. She learned the horrific truth, and even if they get organized, they are taken to jail for doing something illegal and are beaten up. Then there is no leader among them. The author finds two distinct worlds in Firozabad. One is exploited family caught in a vortex of poverty and the stigma of the caste in which they were born. The author is a vicious circle of those who exploit them. The sahukar, the middleman, the politician, the lawmaker, the policeman, and the bureaucrats. These have created such a burden that a child accepts this as naturally as its father did. To do something else would mean to dare, and daring is not a part of growing up. Now, finally, a ray of hope. The author is filled with joy when she finds that Mukesh thinks differently. The boy is filled with hope. His dream of being a motor mechanic, His dream being a motor mechanic is still alive in his eye as he is willing to dare. Now chapter is over. Thank you.